Good morning everyone and welcome into my Sunday kitchen. Yes, I did say Sunday. Again, like last week guys, by the time you see this it'll probably be today, Monday, but I'm actually doing the video on Sunday. And what I'm doing is a special breakfast for Vaughn and I, and it's a starter that I was actually given in an Italian restaurant in Glasgow many years ago. And it's a poached egg bruschetta. So what I have here on this plate here are 3 pieces of Cobb kind of garlic type bread that I have sliced. So I'm going to stick that under the grill at the moment. And on my plate here I have got little tomatoes that I'm going to use up for my display, and some slices of chorizo, whoops, runaway tomato, and some slices of salami, and you're going to find out very soon what I'm going to do with them. So if I carefully move the iPad round, hopefully you'll be able to see the cooker. And in my pot here I have it's a frying pan, and I have some boiling hot water with a little dribble of vinegar. And I'm using these rings to do my poached eggs. Now I know the chefs will probably be cringing at this stage because they like to fill a pot with boiling hot water, drop the eggs in and swirl it all around, which if you have the knack to do that properly and you have the time to stand and watch it, that's fine. I don't. And as you know, I like to do everything as quickly and easily as I possibly can. I'm just going to put these in the bin. So I can now leave these poached eggs just to do their thing in the ring. And once they start to cook, I can then take a knife round the edge of the ring, remove it, and then flip the water over with a spoon. And I find they come out beautifully circular and normally foolproof. So that's what I'm going to do with them. So I'll turn you back round and show you what I'm going to do for my decoration on the plate. In the actual restaurant, what they did have was rocket lettuce, and if I had some left from the garden I would have actually got some of that as well, because although it's an unusual thing to have for breakfast, we actually quite like it. So what I'm going to do is, using up these little tomatoes, I'm going to slice them lengthwise, and they're just perfect for this, but you could use ordinary rounded tomatoes and just slice them and then make them into half moon shapes. And those of you that have come to my classes will have seen me using this balsamic glaze before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a design on the plate. Now there's no right or wrong to this, just a few squiggles. Hopefully you can see that. And then I will just arrange the tomatoes round. I was going to do one plate for you just now, because as soon as this is ready I'll need to give it over to Vaughn. So my toast is ready, so I shall just take that out. Okay, and what I'm going to do here, I'm going to turn it over, and now there's no need to butter this, and I'm going to put my slices of, 1 slice of chorizo and 1 slice of salami on each one. Okay, and that's now going to go back under the grill, just so that the other bit of toast lightly toasts, because obviously you're going to have the salami on top, so it's not going to get directly to it, but it's also just going to slightly toast the meat. So that will go under there. Moving you back round to the cooker so you can see what I'm about to do. I'm at the stage now where I can take a little knife, sorry guys, I can take a be able to be lifted off. You have to be careful that if any of the yolk is quite near the edge of the ring, that you don't pierce it and therefore the yolk will burst, which is not really what you want to do. But get that off. And with your spoon, I've got a dessert spoon here, just flick the water over the top of the egg, and that is going to cook it the same way if you had cracked the egg into the water and done the swirly bit the way the chefs would do. It's immerging the egg in the hot water and allowing it to cook, and because the water is so hot, it's going to cook it quite easily. So just keep doing that. The poached eggs are quite an art in themselves because they can easily go wrong, and I think if you try this method, these are actually fried egg rings that I bought, and they're nice and safe because they don't have a sharp edge. You could use a scone cutter. I don't have any here. I've got the plastic ones here, which you could use if you didn't use the serrated, you turned it that way, you could use that. Just something that's got a plain edge on it, and then you can drop the egg inside it. But these are great, these are fantastic. And basically, we're nearly there. So I can turn my grill off. And bring out the toast. I'll just swivel you back round again. Okay, so what I'm going to do, Yvonne's going to have 2 pieces because we did this yesterday morning and he found it set him up for the whole day. So that's that. And then all I'm going to do is bring my eggs over and very carefully with the fish slice is place an egg on top of each piece of bread. And there we have it. So, something a little special to have for breakfast is my Italian poached egg bruschetta. And there we are. I've actually taken a photograph of yesterday's, guys, so I'll take a photograph, I'll send you the photograph on the group chat so that you can see it more easily, and maybe you could give that a go. Okay, thanks for tuning in, as always. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye.